Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is February 27, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market snapshot. This is where we are coming in to give you all our price prediction, our price forecast for the next trading day. And everything that I mentioned here on this video and on this channel in particular is not to be considered investment advice, okay? But we are the financial language experts, okay? What we do is interpret the price bars and the volume to dictate where prices are likely to go. And if you guys have been with us for quite some time, you guys can definitely see how the understanding of the financial language is very important and an integral part for you to maintain profitability and as well increase your profits while you are in the markets trading. Okay, so now first thing, I told you all in our video yesterday to make sure that you give me your comments on which cryptocurrency you want us to analyze. And we did get a lot of suggestions on which cryptocurrency we need to do, but albeit there was two cryptocurrencies that had the same amount of comments. First one was Icon and the second one was Genesis Vision. So given the fact that Icon was the first cryptocurrency to get the comment prior to Genesis Vision, we're going to go ahead and do Icon from starting today all the way until Sunday of the next week. And then that following Monday, we will do it again, ask you all for your cryptocurrency that you want us to do our analysis for. And then whichever one gets the most comments, that will be the one we'll do at that time. Okay. So for today, our analysis is going to be with Icon rather than with Cardano. Okay. So now we're looking at the cryptocurrency coin market cap website. Excuse me. And you guys can definitely tell that the market cap is steadily increasing. Right now it's right there around $460.5 billion. And pay attention to the Bitcoin dominance, almost hovering around 40%. Once again, almost 0.5% of the cryptocurrency space is in Bitcoin. That is a very powerful thing to at least given the fact that the market has taken a substantial downturn and Bitcoin is still almost about 50% of the market. That is pretty substantial. Again, the market was a mixed bag today. Even in our analysis, we was telling you all that we might need to stand by on some of these cryptocurrencies, and some of the cryptocurrencies moved higher throughout the trading day. Some of them were moving lower. So it just simply, we're still within that consolidation range. And I suspect that we will be in this predicament for quite some time. So you just got to be patient. And this is your opportunity to grab these cryptocurrencies while they are relatively cheap and while they are trading near support areas. Okay. Bitcoin is up 3.27%. Looking at Ethereum, they're up 1.01. Ripple is down 0.65%. Bitcoin Cash 0.57. Litecoin is down 2.41. Looking at Neo, still moving higher comparative to all the other altcoins, up 6.06%. Cardano is down 1.5%. Stellar as well as down 1.12. EOS had a fantastic day, as well as IOTA. IOTA had a very good day. Finally crossed that $2 threshold, up 7.10%. Dash is down and Monero's up 2.5%. So like I stated earlier, the market has a mixed bag, a lot of potential in all of these cryptocurrencies. So you just got to learn how to position yourself in the market prior to the move actually occurring, so you won't be late to the party. So that's why we are here on this channel or this platform. So now let's go ahead and look at Bitfinex. Bitfinex is up 3.86%. Last trade was $10,731. Looking at the daily price bars for Bitcoin, again, the market is still giving us precursors of strength right now. Market did start out the trading day moving lower right there towards that $10,000 area. But as you guys can currently see, it was overcame by the buyers. Market may actually come back up to around $11,000. Or a better point might be to the highs of these bars around 11,250. Let's take a quick look at the 3-hour bars to see what the story is telling us. So even on the last couple of 3-hour bars, that resistance still came in at 10,800 Market got hit with a lot of stockpile. That's why the bars moved lower and giving us precursors of weakness bars. And as I zoom out, you guys can see all the way back here is where that resistance is for Bitcoin. We will need to see a precursors of strength bar, a push to go up bar to break through $10,800. If we do not get that, Bitcoin will be moving lower. And another thing I want you all to pay attention to is look how light this volume is compared to what it's been the last 4 3-hour bars. The market is definitely losing interest in higher prices. So if we do not get a push to go up bar in the next couple of 3-hour bars, then expect Bitcoin to move lower. But if we do, expect it to break 10,800. That next level is going to be possibly around 10,900 or even $11,000. So now let's go ahead and see what is happening with Ethereum. So Ethereum is up 1.09%. Last trade was $878.05. Daily price bar for Ethereum. Again, we're getting stockpile coming in the market. That $900 area has been acting as support and resistance in the background. So we're at another key area that we all need to pay attention to in Ethereum. Let's see what the 3-hour bars is telling us. So again, we're getting the market currently supporting itself right there around $870 to $880. But we are noticing that we're getting more stockpile coming in, and it's right here towards this area of resistance, $880. If this current 3-hour bar closes towards the low of the bar, then expect Ethereum to move lower. But if it closes towards the high of the bar, then expect Ethereum to move higher. But that next area of resistance is $890. So we still might receive stockpile or precursors of weakness right there around $890. So the price bar may not move that far, or price may not move that high. Let's see what we have on a 1-hour bar. So even on the 1-hour bar, we definitely had this last completed 1-hour bar, which is telling us that non-interest in higher prices is currently there. $880 is still holding strong as resistance. So we got to pay attention on this next 1-hour bar. But definitely the market tried to move higher on this completed 1-hour bar, but then it closed lower. So we're still looking for Ethereum to move lower. Hopefully $876 is going to hold that support, but we're not holding our breath. It can definitely come all the way back down lower than that. So now we are going to take a look at Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is down 0.33%. Last trade was $1,244.90. Daily price bar for Bitcoin Cash. We have a mixed bag going on in the market. Non-interest in higher prices, interest in lower prices. So currently the bar is closed towards the opening of today's bar, which is another sign that the market participants are definitely having a hard decision or choice to make whether or not the market is going to move higher or lower for Bitcoin Cash. Market was able to come all the way up to $1,300, you guys can see, and even in the background it held good at resistance. So that's why the market is continually, well, on these 3-hour bars, moved all the way down to $1,220. That's where we found support, and look at all this volume that came in, and this was a probable precursor of strength. And then the market closed higher than previous close, so that's why this current 3-hour bar is still moving higher. But I'm not sold on how high Bitcoin Cash will go, because that 1260, if you guys can see on the highs of these bars, has held as resistance. So Bitcoin Cash might come up back up to 1260. That's our analysis for them to move higher, but it might not move that high because we have all of this in the background that it will have to overcome. So we will need to see a push to go up bar in order for Bitcoin Cash to break through that $1,260 area. And as I'm looking, the volume is not there for Bitcoin Cash to break through that 1260. So you just got to continually watch the market until we get that sign. But it is a good thing to see that the market did not fall substantially once all this volume came in on this particular 3-hour bar. But I'm not convinced that it's going to move higher neither. It might just come up to that 1260. So we're just going to stand by on Bitcoin Cash and see what's going to occur over the next couple of hours, because if it breaks at 1260, then definitely we're looking for Bitcoin Cash to move higher. And as I'm looking at the chart now, it looked like that's what it's wanting to do. So now let's go ahead and check out Ripple. So Ripple is up 1.10%. Last trade was around 93 cents, almost 94 cents. So we're still in consolidation on the daily price chart for Ripple. The market continued to trade sideways, which is, another opportunity for everyone to grab this cryptocurrency while it's cheap. It's not that far from the low that occurred here on the 6th of February. So this is still a pretty good cheap coin in Ripple. We're not necessarily seeing a lot of precursors of weakness on this daily price chart, but I can tell you all that stockpile and interest in higher prices is on the bar for today. 3-hour bars for Ripple, again, consolidation, holding strong at 92 cents as support. Resistance is there around 96 cents. Currently, a lot of volume is being dried up right there between 92 cents and 96 cents. The 3-hour bar that we're looking at now is getting some stockpile coming in the market, but it's not moving substantially lower. So in order for us to get a better picture, we're going to look at a 1-hour bar. So now we're looking at the 1-hour bar for Ripple. We definitely have precursors of weakness being reflected on the 1-hour bar. 94.5 cents is definitely holding pretty strong as resistance, and especially if this 1-hour bar closes below the previous close, Ripple is looking to be moving lower. That's going to be our analysis for Ripple to move lower until it finds support. Now support can be around 93 or even 92.5 cents. Those will be the initial support areas, but it can definitely move lower than that. Okay, so you have to watch this current 1-hour bar. A lot of volume is coming in it, so if it closes below the previous close, then expect Ripple to move lower. If it closes above, then Ripple at best is going to continue to trade sideways, or at least come back up to 94.5 cents. So now we are going to look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 1.39%. Last trade was $215.85. So Litecoin is still consolidating, has a very wide consolidation range. $180 all the way up to around $235 has been the resistance. Today, all that stockpile that came in the market, we told you all in our video yesterday that the market is looking to close or move lower, and that's exactly what's occurring today in the market. Albeit, pay attention to the volume. That is another key sign that the market is not necessarily all that weak. So this is the 3-hour bars for Litecoin. It's trading now right there around $215. That's another crucial area that Litecoin needs to maintain in order for them to move higher. Okay, right now we do have a precursors to weakness bar occurring in Litecoin. So our analysis, especially if the bar completes looking the way it looks now, would be for Litecoin to continue to move lower. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the 1-hour bar to get another time frame of what exactly is occurring in the market. So a lot of stockpile came in on this 1-hour bar. Market is still moving lower. It can come all the way back down to around $215, but definitely 214 is also in the purview. $214 has been acting as support, so that is the true area that Litecoin can definitely move to find support. But overall, the market is still giving us precursors of weakness and non-interest in higher prices. So until Litecoin finds support, we're expecting them to move lower. So now, next on the list is going to be Dash. So Dash is down 1.53%. Last trade, $613.20. Daily price bar for Dash. Again, stockpile is coming in the market. Throughout the trading day, the market was able to move higher, but look at all that volume that's coming in the market for Dash. Looks as if tomorrow is going to be a down day for Dash. 3-hour bar, again, all this volume came into the market. We did not necessarily get a lot of movement to the downside on all this volume. Matter of fact, the market just came all the way down to $604.02. Quickly recovered back up to 620, but these 3-hour bars is not giving us the reception that we would like to see for the market to move higher. So at best, the market for Dash is continually looking weaker, and our analysis for them to at least trade sideways in the short term, if not lower. Now, if it moves lower, it's going to come right back down to $600 as the initial support area. But if that's not going to hold, then it could come all the way back down to 570 if more volume comes into the market in tomorrow's trading. But definitely we're looking at a lot of weakness coming in Dash at the moment, especially if this 3-hour bar completes the way it looks now. We're looking for Dash to continue to move lower. $610 needs to hold support. If it breaks that support, then yes, expect Dash to move lower. So now on the list, we are going to take a look at Neo. So Neo is up 5.61%. Last trade was $140.66. Neo is definitely one of the strongest cryptocurrencies in the space for today. A lot of volume was here on the 25th and the 24th. I mean, a lot of light volume. So that's why we have a lot of precursors of strength bars being reflected right now in the market. A lot of volumes coming in for today. With the bar closed towards the middle, lets us know that selling is occurring in Neo at the moment. 3-hour bars for Neo. Again, as Neo is trading right there above $146, we're getting a lot of stockpile coming in the market. The following 3-hour bar that follows this current 3-hour bar needs to close above it in order for Neo to continue to move higher. Okay, now if it moves higher, like I said, it might just come back up to 148, or maybe just the high of this particular bar here, which is $146.12. We're definitely getting a lot more volume coming in, so sellers are hitting Neo right now to push the market lower. Let's see what's going on in the 1-hour bars. So now this is the 1-hour bar. This is where all that volume is coming in at. We got the stockpile. So market for Neo is expected to move lower. Hopefully $140 gonna hold that support. If not that, then look for it to come to or around $138. Okay. Now, if those two price areas break support, then anywhere below will be the area that Neo can find support. But given the fact that the market did not respond to all of the volume that came in on this bar to move higher, that's why our analysis is for them to move lower to find support. 140 initial price area for support. If that don't hold, 138 are the areas that we're paying attention to. So now let's take a look at Monero. So Monero is up 2.46%. Last trade was around $300.14. Daily price bar for Monero kind of looks just like with Neo. Market was moving lower throughout the trading day, was able to come all the way up to $308.78. Stockpile came in. That's why the bar currently is closed towards the middle of the bar. Let's see what's going on with the 3-hour chart for Monero. So we got a lot of volume coming in on this particular 3-hour bar. That was nothing but selling because the market did not move higher from that point. As a matter of fact, we have nothing but precursors of weakness being reflected in Monero on the 3-hour bar. Especially if this current 3-hour bar closes below the previous close, expect Monero to move lower. 296 will be that first area support. If that will not hold, $292. If that will not hold, then anywhere below that is in free fall. But our analysis for Monero is for them to move lower. So now the last one for today is Icon. Icon is being traded on Binance, and this is the first time that we're doing analysis for this cryptocurrency. Definitely you guys can see they had a major up move early on in the beginning of 2018. towards the end of 2017. The market was able to come all the way up to $13. Ever since then, the market completely collapsed, and I can tell you all now that it is finding support, pretty much trading like all the other altcoins that we're doing our analysis for. Probably look just like with Cardano as well. The market is simply in a consolidation range, so that support is right there around $3.50. If it breaks that, then all else fails for Icon. The market can come back down to $2.28 or even lower than that. Okay, it might come back to $2.90. But looking at let's take a look at the 3-hour bars. Looking at the 3-hour bars for Icon, you guys can see that we're definitely getting a lot of stockpile coming in the market, but the market is not necessarily moving lower. As a matter of fact, it's just simply continuing its consolidation range prior to another major move upward. Given the fact that this current 3-hour bar is getting stockpile, but if it closes above its previous one, then Icon may come all the way back up to these highs as a quick move and then move lower again. But definitely it looks as if Icon may come right back up to $4.20 in tomorrow's trading. But that's only if all this stockpile that came in on all this volume, that they can overcome that in order to come back up to $4.20. So overall, short term, we're looking for the market just continue to trade sideways within this range. $3.50, $3.60 to hold that support, and then that resistance is going to be there around $4 and about $4.30. Okay, let's take a look at the 1-hour bar, see if we got something different. So again, even on the 1-hour bars, we're not necessarily getting a lot of interest in higher prices. The market continually is getting a lot of stockpile coming in, but the volume is definitely waning as the market is moving higher. So in the short term, Icon can definitely move lower. Okay, and if it moves lower, support can be around $3.95 or even $3.97. Okay, if it does not hold those two price areas, then it's definitely expecting to move lower than that. So that's all I have for today, February 27, 2018. Appreciate you all leaving your comments on which cryptocurrency you want us to do starting today all the way until the coming Sunday. Appreciate your input, your suggestions, your criticisms, positive and negative. Just to give you all a recap of what occurred today and what we saw on the charts for today. Market overall is giving us precursors of weakness more than we're seeing precursors of strength. So at best, some cryptocurrencies may simply trade sideways tomorrow. Others will definitely move lower. So if you're in the market right now and some of these cryptocurrencies that I've done analysis for, keep an eye on your trade, because you know how volatile the cryptocurrency space is. You could be down 30% in like 15 minutes. So that's why it's imperative for you all to keep an eye on your trade. Some of them, the best from what I'm seeing on these charts is that the market will just trade sideways. We're not seeing like a huge breakout to the upside in tomorrow's trading. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Everyone stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.